What's up, YouTube? This is my new Trump phone, and it took me a while to get used to it. I know I haven't made a video in a while, but this is, I think I'm shooting this in 720. But at first it was showing blurry, so it looks like in the viewfinder it looks clear. This is the Mustang. I thought it was a V8, but I guess it's the turbo V6. And it says it gets 26 miles per gallon, so I'm guessing it is the 4-cylinder. Yeah, 2.3 EcoBoost. But there's a blue, or I don't know what you call it. I call it the bubblegum blue. There's the 5.0. There's the ZL1, and then here's the C8 Corvette. That's kind of a funky color. I mean, I like the Vet, but I get it wrapped. I don't really like that color. It's just my opinion, I know. Let's see, got a 5.0 convertible here. Mustang. Ooh, look at this bad boy. I could see myself driving that. I like the color and everything. The rest of these cars, I don't care for, unless you just want something fuel efficient to drive. But I gotta show you this Ford Bronco. It looks like a clown car. Tell me that's not the ugliest looking thing you've ever seen. Let's get up closer. Now I'm sure somebody's gonna pay big bucks for this thing, and it looks like garbage. I could see maybe doing the roof black, but the hood in black, that just looks stupid. I'm guessing that's a wrap. I don't know. Now I heard a lot of people like the Ford Bronco over the Jeep Wrangler, but they've been making the Jeep Wrangler for so long. I don't know. Maybe it's one of them deals where you have to take it for a test drive, but I can't imagine it being better than a Jeep Wrangler. But if it is, good for Ford for building something nice. So let's go look. About the only thing I like about with Ford is their F-150s and their Ford Mustangs and maybe their Ford Explorers. They got one, if I'm not mistaken, it makes 400 horsepower. I think it's called like an ST or something like that. This might be it right here. Yeah, that's the ST line. This baby is fast. It's got something like 400 horsepower. I'm guessing the 0 to 60 is probably about 5 seconds, 5.5 seconds, somewhere around in there. I could drive this. But if I was to guess, I would say they probably want $60,000 for this. Which I don't think any car is worth $60,000. I don't even care if it's a Lamborghini. First off, I mean, if you soup up like a Mustang or Camaro, a Lamborghini is not that fast. I mean, it's nothing to get any sports car into the 10-second range. I've seen 4-cylinders do that. I had, what was it? I'm not sure how fast it ran in the quarter mile. It was making, I know it dynoed at 575 to the wheels. And I think when it was stock, it ran 0 to 60 in 5 seconds. So I don't know. I was to guess, I would say it now goes like 0 to 60 in 4 seconds, maybe a 12 flat and a quarter. I don't know. I haven't been racing in a long time, so I don't even know if those numbers are correct. But I think 0 to 60 in 4 seconds is right on in line with a 12-second quarter mile. Because 5 seconds, 0 to 60, is right up there with like a 13-second quarter mile. Possibly like a 12.9. They got these trimmers. And I raced one of these trimmers. It was back when my STI was stock. And Although he did get a run on me. He said he was doing about 80 when he punched it. And I was doing about 70 when I saw him coming up on me. So he got probably within 2 car lengths of me before I started. I was able to hold him off. And then when I hit 100, I started pulling away. So I don't know if the truck tops out at 100 or what the deal was. But, once I hit fourth gear, or no, hang on, I think it's been a while. I think I raced him in fourth gear. I probably should have dropped down to third. But, once I hit 100 in fourth gear, that's when I started building boost. And then that car was one to go. And it was so fast, I never even messed with the top speed. I think it topped out at 160. That's plenty fast for me. So look at these Ford Rangers. They're big enough now that I would consider this over the F-150. It's big enough to where I can do anything I want to do. I'm retired now, so I don't need it for work. And I'm done with towing boats and stuff like that. I have no desire to do anything like that anymore. So it would just be a little toy for me. But it would be nice to get that thing to run at least low 12s. I'm not sure, since it's got a chassis, I'm not sure if it would be tight enough to bust the low 11s without doing a lot of work to it. But 12s, you could probably just throw a supercharger on it. Maybe cams and heads. I don't know. I ain't even looked at the truck before. I don't even know what size engine it has. I'm guessing you can get a 3.0 in it. But think about how much work it takes to get one of these things to move. This is the F-150. I mean, it comes with, 400 horsepower? And then I think if you get the power boost, it's like 430. I mean, this is like a 6,000 pound truck, maybe 7,000. So it would take, let's do the math here. Let's see, 7 and 4 would be 28. 8 and, now when am I getting the 4? Oh, for the 12 seconds. I don't know, I'm at a loss, but man, I'd say it'd take like 600 horsepower to go 12s. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, you could get there with a supercharger. Put a Whipple or something like on it. What do they make them now? Like 3 liters? Yeah, you could probably, and that'd be 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. Oh, and it's 4-wheel drive. Yeah, so that's basically all-wheel drive. Yeah, you could definitely go 12s in this thing. But what would the cost be to the... I mean, you would have to hook up like 3 or 2 external fuel pumps, maybe some 80 pound per hour injectors. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'd rather have the Ford Ranger though, because I'm not going to be doing anything but just cruising around. So I don't need all that extra weight. I'm guessing a Ford Ranger is about 4,000 pounds. Yeah, so 600 horsepower in a Ford Ranger. Ooh. And I would guess it's the Ford Ranger's not going to be, because with the aerodynamics and stuff, I don't think it would be that much slower than a Mustang. I like the Mustang, but it's just too small, too low to the ground. Like, maybe with the Ford Ranger, like this one's nice. This must be 2-wheel drive. Okay, so the ones that are high up are 4-wheel drive. But you could take that Ford You could take the, oh, this is a Maverick. I wonder if these come in four-wheel drive. You know, this thing must, that's gotta be like, what, 3,800 pounds with the second doors on the back. It probably comes with the 2.3 EcoBoost. So that's what, 400 horsepower. You might get 600 horsepower out of that. That thing would be a rocket. And then if you could get this in four-wheel drive, where you know you're leaving with that all-wheel drive. Yeah, I like that. Okay, guys. So that's gonna be it for my first video. And then I got to get my watch hours. My channel went dead. So I got to get 4,000 or 3,000. I don't even remember anymore. 3,000 or 4,000 watch hours. That's no big deal. And I got to upload 2 more videos. Well, got to upload this one first, and then 2 more videos within 3 months. That's no big deal. I got the subscribers. I just need the watch hours. And for those that stayed, thank you. Because I don't need to be doing that again. So I should be making money within the next 6 months with my channel. All right, well, I'm done with this video. Hopefully I'll have it up. I'll have it uploaded by probably tonight or tomorrow morning at least. And then I want to get, I'm gonna go ahead and promote the video so I can get some views, because like I said, my channel's dead, so I'm not pretty sure YouTube's not going to help me out. And then I want to get on the social media and get, I don't know, like at least 5 of them, like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you know, all that stuff. At least 5 of those, plus YouTube. And yeah, within the next 6 months, I should be doing good. And hopefully, I don't know, within 3 years, had the channel up to 100,000 a year. I think that's doable. Hopefully. And we'll see about making this a big channel. And I'll work on bringing a Corvette to the channel. I mean, worst case scenario, I'll be forced to go to like an auction and buy a used one and fix it up like that. Maybe we could save some money, throw a NOS kit on there. Maybe a supercharger when the funds come available. You know what? Supercharge. Oh, hang on. What's the horsepower on that thing? 500 horsepower. Supercharger probably give me another 50% in power. So that's an extra 250. Probably get another 250 with the NOS. Yeah, we'll be looking at 1,000 horsepower. All right. Well, that's it. Peace out.